to be profane. We're back on the Periscope. All right.
Nice. Is anybody listening to us on Periscope or what?
Ooh,
hey, call in. If you're listening to us on Periscope, call in.
We're back on the Periscope. There it is. I'm about to give James.
Yeah,
I'm about to give James so much shit.
Okay, so who do you guys think is going to take John Jerry's job?
Oh, Brett Jones is taking his job.
No one.
Brett Jones is taking his job.
Yeah,
I think.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
Fluker. I think Fluker is going to play right tackle.
Yeah,
I think Bobby Hart's been playing well. I think he's playing well now. I think Brett Jones. You saw the difference when Brett Jones came in the game.
exactly. Eli had a lot more time in the pocket. I have no idea. Yeah, Eli had a lot more time in the pocket. I think I think they should really take a look at it. Depending on how it goes in this fourth game, depending on John Jerry's performance, if he's pretty poor again, and then they replace him and the O-line plays better, I think he has a serious chance of not making the starting lineup.
No, Jerry's letting up too many sacks, and he's a guard.
Especially for a guard.
Too damn bad. And he's
pressure.
the oldest offensive lineman we have by far.
Yeah.
You know, it's too.
I'd say one thing. I don't mean to go this far ahead. I don't mean to think this far ahead because I think it's pretty bad to do that. But considering we win the Super Bowl this year, okay? Considering, okay? Do you think we keep Brandon Marshall for the second year of his contract, or do you think we trade him off?
Well, let's say best case scenario, we win the Super Bowl, Brandon Marshall retires right then and there.
You think so? I could see that.
Yes.
I could see that.
I think he retires. If we made it to the Super Bowl and actually won it, there's no doubt in my mind Brandon Marshall will retire.
Retire that way?
I think the only reason he's playing right now is he wants to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But we're absolutely keeping him for his full contract as long as he wants to stay.
Yeah.
He's absolutely he's a deal at $6 million.
A little younger. I just wish we could have got him a little younger. Can you imagine the powerhouse of a team we'd be? But if we would have got him a little younger, we might not have drafted Sterling Shepard, you know? So.
Well, if we got him a little bit younger, it would have been an issue because he was a head case when he was younger.
Mr. B-Mad-T wants to know how we feel about that block by Evan Ingram on the goal line. That was pretty good. I like seeing that. That's the kind of perimeter blocking I want to see by my future tight end.
Yeah, it's good. You know,
my future wide receiver.
He's a good block. I want to see him do it. I want to see Evan Ingram actually be blocking because he's going to be a tight end. The only way he's going to get on the field consistently is if he is blocking. Because if every time he's on the field we know he's passing, then that's an issue. I don't want to be predictable.
Yep. I have some high hopes for Evan Ingram.
I'll tell you right now, though, I'm impressed with Rhett Ellison from what I've seen from him so far.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely impressed with him. How about, somebody that I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about, in your list of shame, the list of, I forgot what it's called, the other end, but, I feel like
the list of glory.
Shame.
Exactly.
Shame. I've been wanting to see Evan Ingram, man, on there. Evan Ingram's been doing good.
Forget a couple catches? Listen, my list of glory and list of shame.
I'm sorry, not Evan Ingram. I'm not Evan Ingram. Eric Flowers. I'm sorry, I meant Eric Flowers.
Eric Flowers played fine, but he didn't play outstanding. Actually, I probably should have put Landon Collins on the list of glory. But I keep it at 3.
You don't even have to. Everybody knows. Everybody knows Landon Collins up there. Everybody knows.
But I also...
That's our second best player, man.
as far as those guys played, you guys, beat up on, little kids that are poor, the Jets. Their offense is a bunch of third stringers that are starting.
Yeah.
So, you know what, as far as you dominating them, that's not, big deal. JPP was an outlier in that, as far as he was just throwing off of the linemen, doing everything possible he wanted to do.
Yeah, he was.
That's why he was on there. But, as far as, and that's what pissed me off about the backups, how they let Jets back in the game. Because, let's put it this way, if you were a third string on the Jets, you were pretty much a practice squad player on every other team.
We got a question from Jared Massalonacy. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your last name, but he says, I know it was against the Jets, but based off the receiver's performance, can we survive without Odell Beckham Jr. if it's our week 1? Oh, if he's out week 1, can we survive without Odell Beckham Jr.?
Yes.
Yes, we can survive without Odell. We have other weapons.
Definitely.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall is still the number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah,
he's still number 1.
He's the number 1 receiver on any team.
And let's be honest, guys. Evan Ingram is a receiver.
He's a receiver.
He's pretty much a big number 2 at this point.
Yeah.
He can be. So, yeah, they can move around. And if we actually get a running game, then we can really deal with Odell being out. Oh, shit. Audio 6?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, audio 6. I tell you what, okay, I know Paul Perkins finally started showing flashes of what he did at the end of last year during that last preseason game. But I have to tell you, when Wayne Gallman came in, he was performing quite well. He was moving the ball. He was getting a lot of yards after contact. He fell forward a lot. I liked what I was seeing from Wayne Gallman as well. I'm not sure about you guys.
I like what I saw, but you know what? I also saw him fumble the ball, which I'm not a fan of.
I did see that. I hate that. And we know if it was Coach Coughlin, he probably wouldn't have touched the field for the rest of that game.
Oh, 100%. And you know what? I don't like dealing with any player. You don't put somebody else in as far as if you're going to be a fumbler. Especially a running back, because you get hit too much. If you're going to be a fumbler, it's going to show. So you know what? Wayne Gallman, I step it up. You know what? We dealt with the Tiki years where he fumbled like every other game. Until he
played better than both of them? I'll have to disagree with that.
No, I would say Darkwood played well. Darkwood played well, and I'm not a Darkwood guy. He's played well from what I've seen. He runs hard. I don't think he's a number 1 running back though.
No, I don't think so. Hey, can you make me a modern here, Marco, so I can moderate the chat a little bit? There's some guy in here who's doing some stuff promoting.
He runs hard. I don't think he's a number 1 running back, though.
Yeah, is Justin still here or what?
Yeah.
Make you.
Yeah, because I didn't know we were in audio issues. I couldn't hear Justin.
Yeah, me neither. All right, Mr. D-Red also said Darkwood looks faster off the line. He seems to punch.
What's up with Justin?
Is Justin still here?
Yes, I'm present. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, you're good now. All right. I just wanted to make sure. It went silent on you and Marco's side. Like you guys got muted.
Self-muted?
I don't know if you guys are self-muting.
I was just listening intently.
Yes.
Yeah, but Mr. D-Mad, guys, what do you think about this? He says that Darkwood looks faster off the line, but he seemed to punch through quicker. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Look at the video history. I've agreed with that for a long time.
Now, what was the question?
He's talking about after week 3. He's talking about for week preseason 3.
As far as Darko, what? I didn't hear the question.
I'll skip it. Hold on. Todd, you're driving me crazy. Hold on. I put Todd on mute. He's moderating the chat as we speak. I need a minute to breathe. I need a Toddless minute.
Todd is the moderator.
Moderator.
Just answer our damn messages in turn.
Oh, he's chiming in there. Look at the chiming. This is so funny. All right. I got an official okay for it. Now he's texting me. Jesus. This guy.
Uh-oh. Todd's upset.
All right. I know that Joe Haden.
Todd. Pipe down, Todd.
I know that Joe Haden actually went to Pittsburgh, or supposedly going to Pittsburgh, but in our own little chat, you guys were seen against it. And I'm not sure what the hell you guys are smoking. You wouldn't want him as a fourth corner?
Well, no. First of all, obviously we'd take Joe Haden all day. But do you want your fourth corner to be making $11 million a season?
I didn't say. I just wanted them to throw it out there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they called, but they were also realistic. And I guess Pittsburgh came with the highest offer, was the 3 years, $27 million.
Yeah, most likely.
And let's be honest. Anytime guys like that leave, they go to rivals because they're pissed off at the team, whether they want to act like they are or not. So they want to play the team at least twice. And the funny thing is, Joe Haden's first game as a Steeler will be against Cleveland Browns in Cleveland.
It's ridiculous. And well, no, it's been for us because he's not on Dallas. He's not on the Eagles. And he's
he
not
didn't
on
go
the
to Philadelphia. He didn't go to the Eagles. You know what I'm pissed off about is Cameron Irving, which Cleveland was also trading, former first round pick from Florida State, offensive lineman. He got traded to Kansas City for a 5th round pick.
And we just cut our 3rd round pick. You think we could?
Yeah, you tell me we weren't willing to give a 5th round pick for that guy,
right?
Who's versatile enough to play center, guard, and tackle. I'm not saying that, who knows if Jerry's cool with the GM. It's all about relationships and all that crap, too, so who knows?
The thing about the Giants and the picks, that occur later in draft, I feel like it's more so than Ernie Accorsi is really willing to take shots in the late rounds of the draft. Guys with high upside, guys that, have a lot of developing to do. And, if they don't pan out, this particular regime has the mindset of, we'll just find somebody, a piece that can contribute, in a similar way. So I think that sort of loosens them up to take some shots, on some players late in rounds and drafts that maybe some other teams are looking for quality starters, because the Giants have, most of their starting lineup set. They're taking a lot of risks on high upside guys, and a 3rd round pick is a quality investment. And now I know there's a PD suspension and whatnot, but I was a little bit surprised that, a 3rd round pick was cut, less than 3 years after getting drafted.
Well, the fact is, with that, he's barely played in the first 2 years. And, and he also came out with the whole, I'm going to have to take a step away from football for a little bit. And then when he got caught for PEDs, they probably laughed because they're like, When did he start playing better? And, so you know what? I was all about Odigizua. So, you know what? But when it's time to move on. Because the fact is,
there wasn't no
the one thing, the one thing with Jerry Reese, and you're absolutely right, Justin, he tries to hit home runs and late in the draft. He's just swinging for the fences on guys. He did that with Mikael Thompson, who was supposed to be a versatile corner safety. He never worked out, but that was because of injuries. I guess the same thing with Odigizua. It never worked out because of injuries. But, like a guy like Avery Moss, he had character issues. I think he was at Florida or something like that before he had to transfer to Youngstown State. But he's got high upside. So that's why they, taking guys like that. And I'm cool with that for the main reason being because I think Jerry Reese and the whole staff is awesome at bringing in undrafted free agents.
Wait, what? The goldfish, man. You said I should buy some. No.
What the hell is that?
My computer just started making noise.
What the hell was that? I heard some goldfish.
My apologies. That gets a mute. I'm so sorry.
What YouTube videos are you watching?
What's with you, Odell?
What sick porn are you watching?
Yeah, I'm a pervert.
Oh boy, back after this.
But again, to get back to Jerry Reese, that was the main thing. I've been very impressed with the undrafted free agents that Jerry Reese brings in. I'm almost getting more excited about what he brings in undrafted free agents wise than what he does late in the draft. And that's why he can take risks because that's the people he's bringing in. Even Jerron Jones, who they switched to offensive line, I was actually pumped about him being a defensive tackle, but he's looking good on offensive line, and he's going to be able to sit here in a practice squad and just learn how to be a left tackle. He could be a possible, left tackle of the future. Especially Eric Flowers shits the bed this year.
It's just a different mindset.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. Ernie Corsi, he took the safe pick. He said, I know guys they're going to make the team, they're going to contribute, but there's a low ceiling.
I think Jerry Reese was feeling the pressure a couple of times. The one that burns me is 7th round pick Lyle Collins is out there. We needed a left tackle or a right tackle. 7th round, and he passed on him. Goes all the way.
Well, the only thing to that was, and all I know from that situation is his agent let it be known that he would not sign if he got drafted, in the 6th, 7th round. He let it be known to all teams. He will not sign with you.
But then he cleared waivers after, didn't he?
No, he went undrafted free agent.
Right, he went
undrafted free agent because he wanted that because you can get a shorter contract.
No,
and then that's why he got his big money. He already got more money already. He already got an extension.
Didn't he want to go Didn't he go to supplemental picks or something like that, and they passed on him then as well, and then Dallas?
No, he didn't go to supplemental draft. He just was undrafted free agent. And once he got cleared to right after the draft of all the crap. And that's when he was pretty much he wanted to choose where he wanted to go, and he wanted a shorter contract so he could make bigger money later.
Cruising 26 says, please don't
It's actually very smart. Huh?
To switch topics, Cruising 26 says, please don't start John Jerry. You're not feeling that? You don't think the running game looked much better with him in there than?
Yeah, Brett Jones all day.
Yeah.
I don't see how Brett Jones isn't starting over John Jerry. Not from what I've seen this preseason.
Right. When Brett Jones was in there, you didn't see the running game take a boost. It looked like it much better than me.
look 10 times better. The only thing that bothers me is Brett Jones is the main backup to Wes Richburg. And I don't think we have a backup center otherwise. So if Richburg got hurt, all things, I guess you could just put Jones at center, but then you put Jerry at right tackle or right guard. Who knows?
Right.
But I'll tell you right now, Richburg and Pugh better step it up this year. If they want to get these contracts that they're talking about, they better do something and not be getting blown up in the backfield.
For the people listening in, we're going to draft our fantasy football next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. We have 4 spots still left. In the message, leave it if you want to join in, and we'll get that going. Just to throw it out there.
Excellent.
You get farther up on the list if you call in. If we can interview you, like right now, you have a better chance of getting one of those 4 spots.
We will share the link.
If you're a good-looking girl, you're almost guaranteed a spot.
Well, that's
Todd, have your mom call in.
wow.
Hold on.
Did Tim record that line? Because that sounds just like Tim.
I guess I'm the $1 Million Man.
It is the $1 Million Man. I don't think he listened. He's deep in the comment section. Good for you.
But
did you see? In all honesty, did you see a picture of his mom?
I think I did. I'm not positive. I was gonna put it on the chat just to be an asshole, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna start this yet.
Let's not go there.
It'll probably be sometime this week.
Give him a full weekend.
Yeah, I'll give you a weekend. You just got in the chat like last night, so but let's fill you out for a couple days.
There's the theme music, Tim.
But what do you guys think about this? And I'm going to pitch you the show idea or the little video idea. We call it Behind Enemy Lines, and Todd's tackling our spy. And he likes Landon Collins, so I want to call him Todd Collins. After the drink as well. But you have him called Todd Collins and, have like a spy movie clip always playing right before, and then have him talk about the division rivals and how their moves are affecting the Giants.
Right.
And but whispering it. Like
only whispers.
It whispers like he's behind enemy lines, and that's what I want to call it, behind enemy lines. Because he's right near, because he's in Texas.
Right.
So it makes sense as far as Cowboy Nation and all that crap. But you can talk about whatever as far as talk about anything Cowboys, Philadelphia, Washington. Like, hey, Philadelphia made secondary moves because they can't handle Odell.
All right. Let's put him back on. He's enjoyed his time on the penalty box.
Why was I even in the penalty box?
You what?
Fuck listen to my mom's pictures, dude. Show my picture on Facebook, you dick. Don't look at my mom.
Oh my God, that's the worst. That is the worst.
Okay.
So do you want to?
I didn't say nothing when he told me when we were playing the Madden.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I was like, oh my God, he said his mom was our age. I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait to tell the guys.
I would say whatever, dude.
Which probably makes us creepers for the fact that we talked to Todd.
Yeah,
but,
no.
You know what? He's our intern.
This means I got a winning personality, bro. All right, I got an interesting question that came in from Jared Mazzoloni. Okay, you guys ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, he says, here's an interesting question. If Sam Bradford takes over for the Vikings, trading/signing Bridgewater to compete with Webb, would that be a bad idea?
That would be a bad idea.
Be a bad idea? You think so as well?
Teddy Bridgewater's not going to play again.
Bridgewater would never want to do it.
He's not going to play.
Yeah, there's possibly his career's
He
done.
gets injured in practice. Bridgewater gets injured in practice somehow.
Yeah, Bridgewater. You know what? I was a fan of Bridgewater. I liked him in college, all that stuff, but his injury's bad. Bad enough, you know, one of the worst like knee injuries I've heard about in years.
He almost lost his leg, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, can you guys even think of anything recently as bad an injury, of something to where people can't come back? I mean, he has like there's no way he's coming back this season, and this is 1 year, and he did this a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, can you guys even think of anything?
It's official. Joe Haden signs with Pittsburgh. Oh,
yep.
Official.
That's fine. You know what? I'm waiting. I really think we're going to sign a veteran corner. It's not going to be anybody on Joe Haden's level, but I'm just waiting for the cuts to happen to see who Giants are going to bring in. Because you already see what they think when they brought in, 3 corners this week, 4?
Yeah, they're looking for a body.
Somebody, because the undrafted free agents and crap that are in there, the Nigel Tribune and I think Amos, they aren't doing anything. They might be on the practice squad, but nothing to worry. And Giants know DRC is going to get hurt. We know DRC is going to get hurt. I'm more worried about who the hell comes in. I don't want a Trevin Wade situation to happen again in the playoffs. Because how bad would we get pissed off again if DRC goes out and for example, Aaron Rodgers tears us up in the playoffs again?
Right. Oh, look at this. $8.5 million, J.J. Watt. Damn, he's flying through it. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, we put out a quick video just to for all the people that were affected with Hurricane Harvey. Please just like it, and just so it spreads the word. I took all the ads off of it, so YouTube will keep it in the cellar because it doesn't have ads on it and they're not making money. But like it and just
share it. Keep it going, guys. I know everybody's giving to it right now. So do anything they can help out. We got our man behind enemy lines right now. That's deal in the middle of all that stuff as well.
Todd, much respect.
Thank
He's
you.
on you.
Thank you. How do you guys feel about Dante Dion? Somebody in the chat says, I want to know how you guys would feel about our 4th corner.
He's going to be our 5th corner.
5th corner?
I'm worried he's going to get overpowered, though.
Yeah, he's tiny, but he makes plays. We've seen him definitely make some plays in the preseason.
He does. I hope he proves me wrong. He might.
Yeah,
yep.
too.
He's a little dude. What really bothers me is he's going to be on special teams. He's going to get blown up trying to do anything on special teams other than returning kicks. And that's my other thing, guys. How is Dwayne Harris going to make this team when he hasn't played all damn preseason?
I don't even know why he's on the team.
I caught him in Madden.
We got a call. Let's see who it is. What's up, caller? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, it's like it again.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
Is this Todd's mom? Strike three, kid. Strike three. Got to do a little better than hello.
Don't troll. I think that's that Packers kid, that Green Bay kid.
All right, let's do a Twitter poll. We haven't done one.
All right. Ooh,
what do we want to ask?
You guys, Twitter poll should be.
Let's take one from the comments. Let's see.
The other guard.
Hold on. Any good ones in the comments? I thought I saw one back there. Roger Lewis or Travis Rudolph? You want to do that one?
Roger Lewis or who?
Travis Rudolph?
Or Travis Rudolph? I think Roger Lewis is almost a lock.
Yeah.
You know, as far as I would say, yeah, go ahead, Justin.
And listen, this is not outstanding football analysis. I'll be the first to tell you. But I don't care. I just don't enjoy watching Roger Lewis play football. Roger, if you're listening, a large part of that is probably because you're a douchebag who got photoed with a blunt on a boat. But I'm just saying. Yeah, call in. Give him the number.
516-453-9383. The hello kid is also trying to call back in.
I much prefer Travis Rudolph just because he's likable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he is really likable guy.
I don't know. I don't know. And again, I don't know if that's...
I put Todd on mute because he has a game show going on in the back of his shit, which is driving me crazy.
Todd, inappropriate.
This kid is on mute every other minute.
You can moderate the comments. It's like listening to
these damn millennials. Todd's sitting there with his fucking skinny jeans, vaping.
He's like, you should have told me. Listen. All right.
But no, you know what? I know our inside info says Tavares King's going to be part of the offense big time. But he's another one that needs to get on the field. And from everything I've read up, they said he was a lock to make the team. But if his injury lingers, then, not so much.
That piece
you have to let it linger, and you have to, and you have to.
And Dwayne Harris, get on the fucking field. And another one that needs to get on the field is Mark Herzlich. I hope you don't get a roster spot when you haven't played all preseason. Because you've been sitting out with a stinger.
Hey, stingers are no joke.
You know what? I was all about Mark Herzlich when he got here. But you know what? Your time's gone. I'd rather have Calvin Munson and Corey Grant.
That's the John Cena theme song. Your time is up and my time is now. We're a WWE-friendly podcast.
We are.
Absolutely. Justin, have you listened to the new list videos?
The what?
The list of glory, list of shame. Have you heard those yet?
I heard the first one. I haven't heard the most recent one.
What a dick. You hear it. Exactly. Marco, we can't even get the people that are on this damn podcast to listen to the videos. We give them direct access to the video. They don't have to look for it. They literally will see it as soon as it gets up.
Here's the deal. Though. To be fair, sometimes I don't even listen to my own videos.
All right, that's to be fair.
I just record them. You know, I'm a method actor that way. You know, there's a lot of actors that don't watch their performances. Owen Wilson. I just give you what I have in one or two takes, and the rest is history.
I respect it, but I like reading the comments. I like getting on the comments.
So, guys, I'm in a fantasy draft. I have 50 seconds to go. Second round.
Go ahead.
Third pick of the second round. Do I go Dez or do I go Rob Gronkowski? And I already have Travis Kelce, but I can play two tight ends.
No, do not go wide receiver.
Go Dez?
Yes.
I don't know. Rob Gronkowski is by himself now.
Yeah.
He's not by himself, though. He's got Brandon Cooks.
Oh, Brandon Cooks. But Brandon Cooks is going to be... Yeah, it's true.
And Gronkowski always gets hurt.
Yeah, but Brandon Cooks really
Yeah, but I have
receiver.
Kelce.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at tight end stats and then look at wide receiver stats. The top tight ends aren't even close to the top wide receivers.
I made the pick.
You took Gronk, didn't you?
Hold on. What was the pick?
I took Gronk.
Wrong. You know why? Look at the stats. Look at the stats of the top tight ends and look at the stats of the top wide receivers. It's not even close.
Yeah, but I have a competitive advantage now at tight end, and I can trade one of them if I need to.
You're one of those who gets trade bait.
True story. I want to know.
Anybody that's in his league that's listening, don't trade with him.
We're going to talk to James about my double tight end strategy. That's what she said.
I'm not a fan of the double tight end strategy.
Yeah, it's not a fan of you.
If it works out, it works out. But you know what? Listen to our fucking videos once in a while.
Hey.
Why don't you share a video? You know, you have to actually listen to it to share it.
I appreciate that feedback.
There's a bunch of questions. Who else was available at wide receiver? Whole bunch of questions. If you're at
who else is
available?
So here's a list. So it was Gronk, Dez Bryant, Demaryius Thomas, Keenan Allen, and Amari Cooper.
Ooh, Amari
Cooper. I would have took Cooper all day.
Great grab. Yeah, it's a great grab.
Well, he might come back to me. We'll see.
Not if they're good. Not if they're good at what they're doing. How many people are in this league?
12. First round. So full disclosure, I kept David Johnson at an 11th round pick. I kept Terrell Pryor at a 10, and I kept Travis Kelce at a 5.
Well, that's about why get Gronk if you already had the tight end set. You should have just loaded up wide receiver, or you should have grabbed another running back. That's what you should have done.
You could play one as flex or two tight ends.
Hold on, Gronk was my second tight end. He was my second round pick. First round, I took Devonta Freeman.
Okay, so you got Devonta Freeman, David Johnson. That's solid.
Right. And then Gronk.
So who's your receivers?
Gronk and Kelce, who I can play both.
And you don't have any receivers right now.
Chris Giants Highlight. we think Rudolph is going to make the team. We're getting that question a lot today.
Yeah, we are.
We're all about Travis Rudolph making the team. And we'll say this once again. Travis Rudolph is more than likely making this team because there's no way they can put him on the practice squad. Someone will steal him.
Right.
Especially the fact that he's returning punts and kicks. That's a big, upside for the Giants.
Who do you think is going to be the surprise cut?
Roger Lewis.
Todd, do you think it's Roger Lewis? Would that be a surprise?
Yeah, that's
I'm going to say
guess.
Dwayne Harris.
If I'm making a bold statement, I would say Harris or Roger Lewis. If I had to go bold.
I'm going to say Dwayne Harris, Mark Herzlich. Both cut.
Odell Beckham with a surprise cut.
Who said that?
I think
it was a joke. Don't mute me. It was a joke.
I think
mute.
I like Mark Herzlich, but I think Munson looks good.
Munson is faster, younger.
I wanted to ask you about that. We're getting a lot of Munson questions in the chat.
Munson's making the team. I don't see how he's not. He's not going to be starting, but he's easily our best backup linebacker. Especially, and you know what? Another one that might get cut, Keenan Robinson might get cut.
Yeah, he might. Injury.
He might get cut, or he gets put on the IR.
Will Ty's gone, right? Will Ty's getting cut.
I hope Will Ty's gone. He was playing with our third strings last week, so I'm pretty sure.
You know what, guys? I know that was my hot take a couple months ago. Will Ty getting cut, but I'm gonna tell you right now, from what I've seen in the preseason, he's looked good in the preseason.
Okay, gentlemen.
You're retracting?
My pick is
You're up
approaching.
Again?
My pick is approaching. Players on the board that I would consider picking: Demaryius Thomas, Keenan Allen, Marshawn Lynch, Tyreek Hill, Kelvin Benjamin, Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald's a safe pick, but I'm not saying to grab him, but he's a safe pick.
I would probably take
Demaryius last year.
In order of the guys I would say Demaryius, then Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill's explosive.
I would say Marshawn, but you already got two solid running backs, and you need at least one good wide receiver.
Plus Tyreek Hill is special teams.
Yeah.
If you can play three, I would take Marshawn. For the simple fact is that means somebody else can't get him.
So Marshawn is off the board.
So I would say Demaryius Thomas.
So
and then Tyreek Hill, whatever one you like better.
You would say Demaryius Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen.
I would say
I don't trust Keenan Allen.
Tyreek Hill plays special teams as well, so I would take Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill is like the only wide receiver Kansas City has.
I'm telling you that if Demaryius Thomas falls to me in the fourth round of this draft, or the third round of this draft, when I took Gronk.
Yeah, you got to take Demaryius.
I mean, that's money.
He's too good a receiver.
Yeah,
Come on. One guy. One guy.
Would you guys like to answer a question from the chat?
Yeah, answer a question. Go ahead.
I already know y'all's answer for this one, but just for the listener's sake, they're saying Rosas or Nugent? Or Nugent.
Rosas.
Yeah, Rosas.
Wow.
Younger, cheaper gun.
Joe Mixon was picked before Demaryius Thomas.
Oh, that's
That's actually not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
And I'm winning this league.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got Demaryius. You got a solid receiver now.
This is a question we've answered a couple times, but I'm not sure if you guys would like to throw it in one more time.
Go ahead.
Chris Giants highlight says, who do you guys think will make the final receiver draft core? Well, a chart core, like the final receiver core. Like our final 5 or 6.
Go ahead, Marco. What's yours? You never said yours.
Our receivers?
Yeah, the receivers.
Like our
obviously
final
the
6.
top 3.
Yeah.
OBJ, Marshall, Shepard, Rudolph, Harris.
Oh, I apologize. I did not take Demaryius Thomas. I misspoke.
Who am I
did not
missing?
have a 3rd-round pick.
I'm missing someone. I don't think Roger Lewis is going to be on the team.
I hope
You
not,
don't think he's
honestly.
making the team, huh?
No.
I don't think that one good catch he has isn't to save how bad he was playing.
He's inconsistent. He has talent. He's just inconsistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not really a likable guy.
But the fact is, I mean, what do you guys want from your 5th and 6th wide receiver?
Consistency.
And that's assuming they keep 6.
All right.
Sometimes he might
So,
5, yeah.
I am now on the board. Do I take?
I heard it go off.
Do I take Larry Fitzgerald, Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, or Brandon Marshall?
Jarvis Landry.
And what round is this?
4.
Jarvis Landry is tied with Odell for the most catches in 3 years. So I mean, if he keeps up the pace, he's
know,
gonna have a lot of catches.
I feel like Devontae is the bigger.
Parker is the one that Cutler would pass to more. He's the
Tavares
bigger
is
wide receiver. And they were already trying to trade Jarvis Landry.
I'm taking Parker.
And the fact is, they're putting Jarvis Landry on the trading block.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me.
If Brandon Marshall makes it to me in round 5, that is who I
think it's a little
be
early
picking.
for Brandon Marshall.
A little early for that guy, yeah. Honestly, though, okay, I don't need to just keep talking about this. I think I've talked about this like 3 times over these past 5 podcasts. But I'm really excited to see Marshall's production, because you can't double team him and Odell.
That's the idea. That's why they signed him.
Yep.
I know. I'm just
and the fact that he's a big wide receiver, and Eli loves tall wide receivers, which now he's got Evan Ingram and Brandon Marshall.
Tall wide receiver, Evan Ingram.
Yep.
I just love calling him a receiver. It's fun.
I got a question. Do you think they're going to – because I didn't mention Tavares King, and they're like, oh, King, he doesn't think King is going to make the team. Do you think they're going to go with 5 receivers or 6?
At this point, I think they got to go 6.
Yeah.
I think you go 6.
I think 6
yeah,
too.
just because the injury to Odell and Brandon Marshall, you have to be safe.
So Tavares King in. Do you think they go fullback?
No.
Ooh. No. Well, I don't know.
No
That goal line touchdown we got because of the fullback. So, I mean, I think it depends on if we're going to be running the ball a lot in the goal line versus passing. It depends on if we'll get a fullback or not.
And, I just want to give a shout-out to Jacob Huseman. Even though I don't think you're going to make the team, and I hope you do, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just to give you a shout-out. Shane Smith has a very minute chance of trying to make the team. But I really, from what I've seen, I think they'll keep 4 or 5. They might keep 4 tight ends and say screw the fullback.
So you think they're going to keep Ingram, obviously.
Rhett Ellison.
Rhett Ellison is going to be a tight end or a fullback, I think?
I think if they need a fullback, Ellison's going to be back there.
I didn't think about that. I completely bombed on Ellison. You're right. I don't think we need to grab a fullback then if we have Ellison. I bombed on Ellison. I forgot about him.
What do you think about Adams? Do you think Adams is a?
I think Adams makes the team. Main reason being because he's a draft pick, and Giants will give up on draft picks not 2 years in, and he has made strides to get better. He's a way better blocker, and It's going to be they either keep Will Tye or Matt LaCrosse. That's who I think it is.
Do you think they keep Matt LaCrosse now that they have Ingram? Like they were all hyped about LaCrosse because he was like a big, wide receiver type target. Now they have Ingram. It's like,
Well,
and he hasn't been healthy.
I really think behind the scenes, I think they're trying to trade Will Tye.
Right.
I know that was rumored a couple weeks ago, but I really think they're trying to trade Will Tye. They'll probably keep Matt LaCrosse.
What teams do you think would have interest?
Honestly, Will Tye's looked good in preseason, guys. He's looked good. I mean, I haven't seen him the blocking part, but as far as receiving the ball, I think he's looked better than he has. And especially when he doesn't need to be the number one. He doesn't even need to be the number two. He just got to be, third or fourth receiver. Third or fourth tight end.
If we do trade Will Tye, what do you think at best we could get for him?
5th round pick.
Yeah, at the best. Fifth. I would even say maybe 5th, 6th. Yeah, I would say that's about the highest you're going to get for it. I would love them to trade for like a backup corner.
Maybe, yeah.
Or something like that. Or, what I honestly want to see, guys, is I want to see a veteran running back get cut, and I want Giants to pick somebody up.
Yeah.
No, they're riding Paul Perkins.
I know they're going to ride Paul Perkins, but I'm not really impressed.
Either.
Darkwood's fine. I get, Darkwood's fine for what he is. And then, Wayne Gellman, they're keeping, and he's looked good. I just, as long as he holds on to the damn ball, I'm fine with him.
Mm.
Sean Jones is not making this damn team. Abdul is not making this team. Again, it comes down to special teams, and that's the one place. If they would keep 3 running backs, no, I take it back. I forgot about Shane Vereen. They're keeping 4. I guess they won't get a running back. Now I think about it, they'll keep 4. And you're right. They'll try to ride Paul Perkins.
If Paul Perkins slows down and Wayne Gallman keeps it up, you think we could see we could see a switch like it was last year?
I think Darkwood will get the majority of the touches.
Really?
I agree.
If he stays healthy, yeah. Come on, look at him. He hits the whole hard and he makes moves.
That's what she said.
No, don't be wrong. I like Darkwa. But I'm just, because, I'm just assuming maybe we might get a repeat of what happened last year. Rashad not doing anything. Our fresh leg rookie comes in, starts making some moves, and then we just, the next year comes, and you just see him starting now. So, which of you guys saw repeating history coming?
No, I think Darkwa gets in there and he can just slip it in,
I'll just slip it in.
There it is.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you guys on that. As far as, like I said, I've never been a Darkwood guy, but he's impressed me this preseason from what I've seen. Again, he needs to stay healthy, but we'll see.
Annette Peacock says, "Would you go after Cyrus Kenajulu?"
Yeah, I know the tackle. The tackle from Alabama. He was a Bill. No, he sucks.
How do you pronounce his name?
Wow. Cyrus, if you're listening, Tim says you suck. Call in.
Yeah.
Give him
First
the
of
number.
all, he had every shot to start in Buffalo. He couldn't start. He couldn't even be a second. He couldn't even be a second string. He blows.
Ken just messaged in. He said he's going to Boston tonight for the game tomorrow, 11 days, and it's game time. Have fun in Boston, Ken.
Yeah. Way to watch some backups. Have fun.
Hey, better than what I do.
Who are you guys most excited to watch tomorrow, other than the obvious, I know we're Spider-Man fan club, other than Davis Webb.
I love Davis Webb.
Honestly, I would like to see Jacob Huseman and Sean Smith. Both have been pretty kind to me. Sean Smith said he would come on the podcast, but it's been crazy since he's been in camp. I'd like to see one of them make the team, or them play a lot, and we get to we get a good look. If they don't make this team, it's a showcase. Maybe they make another team.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I hope they do. Yeah, they've been playing well. They've both been playing well on special teams, from what I've heard.
Yeah, they've been playing. I look at the snap breakdowns on special teams. They're playing each of them 30% of the snaps on special teams, and a few plays on offense.
Jared Mascoloni says that Davis Spider-Man Webb is supposed to play the entire second half. I'm not sure if you guys have heard that. I'm not sure if y'all have heard that as well, but I haven't.
Who said that?
Jared Mascoloni in the chat. I don't know. He just said that's what he heard. He said he's supposed to play the entire second half. I've never heard that. I just want to see if y'all heard that as well.
I hope that's the case. Because honestly, have you guys seen enough of Josh Johnson? I know I have.
I've seen plenty of him.
Josh Johnson, you're like my boy Cyrus. You suck.
Go ahead.
I've seen enough of Geno as well, but you know what? If Giants want him to be the number 2, hey, get him more reps.
Jared Mascoloni says Jordan Rannan. I think that's what he's claiming to be his source. Jordan Rannan.
Yeah, Renan. Anytime Marco here's the last name. No, it's Renan.
Renan.
Oh, someone's up.
Yeah, that's
All right.
me. All right. Do I
Pete
go?
Dammit says
Hold on.
Terry wins.
Hold on, it's fantasy time.
Hold on. Go ahead.
All right. So do I go Deshaun Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Brandon Marshall?
No.
Or Cam?
You have no quarterback?
Or Jameis?
Do you have a quarterback?
Ooh, Jameis. Grab
No.
Jameis if you don't have a quarterback.
You don't have a
See,
quarterback.
I had the same thing in my draft.
Don't have a quarterback
I literally
yet.
came down to Cam Newton and Jameis Winston.
Grab
I took
Jameis
Cam,
Winston,
but you know what? I say take Cam.
Oh, I say Winston. He's got a great young Mike Evans. He just got a new deep threat, Deshaun Jackson, O.J. Howard. I would
Or
take
Kirk
Jameis.
Cousins?
Nope. Jameis Winston all the way for me.
Jameis?
Or I'd wait. What other receiver you got?
Well, Brandon Marshall's my number 1 wide receiver on the board.
It's on
Brandon
your
Marshall
board
or
or
Deshaun
on
Jackson.
the other board?
It's Brandon Marshall or Deshaun Jackson. And I'm
Out of
taking
those
Brandon
two?
Marshall.
Yeah, take Brandon Marshall. If it has to be a choice between those two, then yeah, take Brandon Marshall.
But
What's other receivers on that board?
You don't have a quarterback, man. Jameis Winston's going to ball out this year.
But
There's plenty of quarterbacks. You can wait on quarterbacks. There's plenty of quarterbacks.
I pick again in 3 picks, and there's 4 quarterbacks that I like.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know
What's
that.
the other wide
Okay.
receivers out there?
Deshaun, Pierre Garcon, Chris Hogan, Randall Cobb.
Pierre
The better
Garcon,
question
dude.
is, how many teams are in the league?
12.
12.
So you're going to get a good quarterback no matter what.
Yeah,
Right.
take Pierre Garcon, man. He's the number 1 in San Fran. And it's Kyle Shanahan running that offense
Yeah,
now.
but who's throwing him the ball?
What's his face? Brian Hoyer.
Not that.
Brian Hoyer put up good stats in Cleveland for a little bit.
And he also had a pretty bad offensive line at the time. So I'm not sure the
And
same.
he actually
Everyone is in agreement with you. I see a lot of go with Marsh, not Cam. Be Marshall. You're crazy if you don't. Marshall. Look at you. Voice
right.
of the people.
Well, first of all, it's a Giants podcast. Who else are they going to say?
Cam Newton.
All right. So I'm back up. I think I'm going quarterback this round. So my choices are Kirk Cousins, Jameis, or Cam.
You have to go win.
Yeah, I got to go Cam.
What weapons he has? What? Cam has a horrible offensive line. He's coming off a bad year, dude.
Yeah, but
Winston
he's your goal
so
line
much
back,
weapons.
so he's going to get rushing touchdowns.
That's true. But I mean,
He's going to be dumping
Jameis
off to
Winston
Christian
has
McCaffrey
the
all
budget.
day, and he gets points for that shit.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know too much about fantasy football, so like I said, I could be. I'm just thinking about like stats in the NFL, resorting to how much points you're getting. So I could be wrong. If I knew more about fantasy football, I could be completely right on Cam.
Well, then why are you giving a voice? You don't know shit about fantasy football.
Because the way I think fantasy football works is that the better they do on the field, the more points you get towards your team. And I'm assuming that Jameis Winston's going to have a way bigger year than Cam Newton is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muted.
Who'd you take?
Cam.
Yeah, dude, I literally had the same quandary in my draft Sunday. And
Mostly because
I was going back and forth between Cam and Winston, and I didn't know which one to take, and I just fucking took Cam.
I took Cam because I have Jameis in another league.
Yeah.
And so
you don't want
I'm
to
diversifying my bet.
Yeah, I like it. Cam's the whole offense. Let's be honest. Cam's the whole offense of Carolina.
Yeah.
But what other questions we get out there? I know everybody was worried about the receivers. No one's worried about the cornerbacks because I know I am. I'm worried about the depth because, honestly, just like we talked about at the very beginning of this podcast, that's the reason we lost to Green Bay because we didn't have cornerback depth.
Yeah, that I am.
And Michael Hunter's fine. Actually, I'm actually fine with Michael Hunter, but he's in concussion protocol right now, I think.
Listen, I was.
And Dante Dion better not be my fourth corner.
When I was getting beat up for saying that we possibly would pick up or look into Haden, everyone would kill me for that. But the logic is there.
Well, I'm all for that. If it was Madden, I would absolutely have made the fucking move. But, as far as Joe Haden is not coming to the Giants and being like, hey, I'll come and be your number 4 or possibly your number 3.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, I wouldn't start him over any of our corners. I mean, would you guys start him over Apple?
Yes.
You
Actually,
would?
No, just for Apple to get the reps.
Well, Apple's our future.
It's a complicated decision. Yeah, Apple's our future. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sold on Apple yet, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm sold on
I want to take that question right now because, I was arguing with some little girl on the fucking comments that she said Eli Apple is shit and we need to. And I was like,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly the comment too because I know you saw it too.
She is a piece of work, that girl.
Yeah,
you sure
first
it's a
of
girl
all,
or are you just calling her a girl?
She has a girl picture unless it's
okay.
your mom answering. I don't know.
Boy, I swear to God. Steve, I'm gonna find you, bro. I'm gonna come over there.
She's pretending to be
with a bat.
She's pretending to be Reba Hardy, and she follows. Yeah, she found the wrestling ballet. She follows him on Instagram with 16 different accounts, and it's all her. It's something weird going on. She's probably listening in. Okay.
I hope she is listening in because let's put it this way, lady. Eli Apple is only in the second year. He's a top corner. The kid plays against Odell and can actually cover Odell. But the awesome part is he can cover Brandon Marshall just as well.
It's because of his height. He's got the size. He's getting.
He's got size. He's got speed. The only issue with him coming out was people were worried about him getting a lot of pass interference calls because he gets really handsy and holds and crap.
You saw that play, that pass interference that didn't get called.
But you know what? If it doesn't get called, it doesn't get called. You know what? Is bad.
Yeah.
He might have had a few pass interferences last season, but no more than anybody else did. No more where I actually noticed. And Eli's a willing tackler at corner for,
Yes, he is.
willing to stop the running game, which that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
And all he's got to do is cover the number 2. Janoris Jenkins is easily a top 5 corner in the NFL right now.
Easily.
And he's pretty much shutting down number 1s.
Yeah, he heard them. But
where's James? Boston will send Cleveland a 2020 second-round pick to complete Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas trade. League sources
Oh, it's
tell.
going to go through?
Oh, big whoop. A second-round pick.
That trade's going to go through with Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie?
Yeah, trade's going to go through.
It went through?
It looks like now.
Yeah, they wanted more compensation because of Isaiah Thomas has a bad hip, which they obviously knew. He got hurt in the playoffs.
Lockdown CB. I don't know about Apple being a lockdown CB, but he's definitely good.
Apple is close to a lockdown. He's not there yet.
Yeah.
Give him another
After
year.
what I saw last year, I wouldn't call him lockdown as of yet. I think I really agree with you on the potential there.
Give Eli Apple another year, and if he progresses, the kid put on 10 pounds of muscle and got faster this past off season, which tells me he's working. And to get better, which is just like Landon Collins. Landon Collins was not that good in coverage his first season.
Look at the jump he took.
So that guy worked to get better.
And
that's all I
20
care.
Pounds?
If you're willing to work, do it up.
All right.
Collins lost like 15 pounds, right?
My pick is coming up.
And we're on the next draft. I cannot wait till our live draft.
My pick is coming up, and I feel like I need to go running back. So, running back.
Is there any available?
On the board, the highest ranked running back on the board, according to Yahoo Scoring, is Danny Woodhead. Other notable backs: Frank Gore, Thomas Rawls, Duke Johnson Jr., Theo Riddick, and Eddie Lacy.
Maybe Thomas.
I wouldn't touch the Seattle backfield. They're too jammed in there.
True.
Everybody's gonna be touching that ball.
Oh yeah, Eddie Lacy.
As crazy as it sounds, I might go Frank Gore.
I think Frank Gore is probably the safest pick because honestly, he's starting, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know, so he's the only starter there. Theo Riddick might be starting.
Yeah.
He's the only other one I would consider out of those guys.
I might take two running backs back to back. I might go Gore, and then either Riddick or Rex Burkhead. Who I also like.
You don't want another New England. New England running backs. They got like 5 of them, and you know how New England is. You never know who's going to be getting. From what Mike Gillespie's the one that's going to be getting all the touchdowns. From what he's going to be getting that Legarius Blount role.
Which is funny. He's not even really a power back, but the Patriots will find a way to utilize his skill there. NYPD asked if the Giants would trade for Matt Forte.
Why not?
No.
Would they trade for him? No. I wouldn't trade for him. If Jets want to cut him, the obvious place to go is the Giants because that's our farm team.
Yeah.
Well, who do you cut? Who do you cut for Forte?
The Jets are trying to get rid of anything that resembles talent, so.
Yeah, I guess.
They're going to pay. I wouldn't.
I still remember Matt Forte on the Bears, man. I still remember that.
Yeah, that's when he was good. He's now like bad news and ain't doing too hot.
Well, the problem is once you hit 30 as a running back, then you're done.
I would rather have Rashad Jennings back than Matt Forte.
Tell that to Frank Gore.
By the way, Frank Gore was taking the pick before me. I took Theo Riddick.
Yeah, you know, that's a solid pick.
Are you sure, though? The Lions' backfield's pretty packed with Amir Abdullah, Zach Zenner.
Yeah, but it's a point per reception, and he's gonna catch a ton of balls. No homo.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Tim got lit up by Annette Peacock. There he is with the damn... He's getting muted.
What happened?
I hear the background music for him.
All right.
See, at least my TV is down. The volume's completely down.
All right, so you're getting lit up by Annette P. Here we go. As soon as I put him on the mute, I get the text after. It is you, because when I put you on mute, it went away.
It's not me.
So here we go. You're being called nuts on Facebook, Tim. And then Peacock says Cyrus will be able to back up Flowers and Hart and push both of them for a spot. He had off the field incident which cost him his job in Buffalo. He was ranked 34 out of all tackles with a rating of 72. And considering Hart and Flowers had ratings in the 40s, it seems to be a bit better. Let's see, where else? He's only 24, has 2 years experience, and is still under a rookie deal. Steele, way better option than either Bisnotti or Wheeler. He started 10 games last year. You're nuts.
Who's Quanjo? No, first of all, Quanjo blows. First of all, Courtney Glenn is having injury problems right now, and he might not even start the damn season, and they cut Quanjo. So you tell me he's good. Or he can back up left tackle? Well, obviously Bills don't think so. And if you can't play in the Bills, you definitely aren't playing on the Giants. Whatever it said the first time.
Randall Cobb?
Yes, Cobb. Oh, if you don't want my fucking advice, don't ask.
Basically.
Yeah, he's got the best quarterback. I'm going Cobb.
Two-minute warning.
It is getting to that time.
First of all, is the 5-point preview video coming or no?
Tomorrow.
Is that going to even... Huh?
Tomorrow.
Okay. So, pretty much I'm looking forward to the game, even though I probably won't be able to see it till fucking Friday. Because I don't think it's on, obviously I won't see it down here.
Right.
And it won't be on NFL Network till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I already set the DVR. But hopefully nobody gets injured. Hope to God no one gets injured.
Everyone. Well, all the major keys.
And I want Travis Rudolph to tear it up.
Yeah,
and hopefully one of these damn corners that we signed steps it up.
No, I hear you. Justin, you have anything to say to sign out?
I say that Odell, again, if you're listening, even after the show has stopped, please play week 1. And while you're at it, stop dancing because we don't want the Cowboys to know you're going to play. Okay? That's all. We'll talk to you next week. And my fantasy football team's going to kick ass.
All right. Yeah, next week is the draft. Like I said, email me or throw it in the comments. We have 4 more spots available. I have about 40 emails that I got to go through to see if anyone's a candidate out of those, and we'll pick someone, familiar name that we know is going to be legitimate and into it. You know what I mean?
And actually, you know what? I want to put an invite out there if she's listening. Todd's mom, if you want to be in the fantasy league, just email us.
We'll let you in.
I'll tell you what, you get 2 more of those, buddy. You get 2 more of those.
2 more invites? For everyone listening on YouTube, we picked up 39 subscriptions from last week, so that's pretty awesome. We're at over 1,039. Pretty cool. We're rocking on Facebook, of course. Hit the 40,000 mark on there. Twitter.
We're almost at 41,000, aren't we?
Yeah, almost 40. I think it was last I saw it was 41.5. We got about 15G on Instagram, so it's gonna be a fun year. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit us up. We will see everyone tomorrow.
One more crappy game, guys. One more crappy game.
And then we get real football.
Then you're gonna hear this show really snap.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Thanks for letting me know if you've liked and subscribed. We'll talk to everyone later on in the week, and we'll put out a few videos in the meantime. And see you next week, boys. Later.
Later.
Bye, Norway.